We're back in Forza Horizon 5 with the Nissan Altimaniac. This thing has 1,300 horsepower rear-wheel drive. It is a Nissan Altima that is kind of changed just a little bit, okay? They rear-wheel drive swapped it, threw on a big wang, a wide body as well. Tires look pretty sick. This thing is a drift missile, basically. Also, I do believe we can race this thing, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this game, right? I'm not going to be drifting all too much. I do want to race it. So let's explode this thing. Oh my god, look at this thing. Twin turbo V8 engine, or I believe V8 engine. It is tucked away like hardcore, or is this a GTR engine? I'm not even sure anymore. Bro, look at all the suspension you can see, like once you pop the hood. Like, this thing is insane. I love it. It looks absolutely crazy. Fully raced out interior, full roll cage. It does have rear bucket seats. What? So you can drift around with your friends? Bro, I don't have friends, but that's insane. I would love that. That's kind of cool. We do not have any, like, trunk space, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. It is absolutely fine. Let's hop into the driver's seat. Let's see what this thing looks like on the inside for the driver. If it will let me go in. There we go. Yeah, this is a fully raced out interior. Things that don't need to be here are not here, basically. And it actually looks pretty sick, right? Very simple, very raced out. Has like a fire extinguisher right there, or like a fire button, or fire nozzle, fire pin. What? If there's a fire, you pull it and it extinguishes the fire. Basically is what I'm trying to say. But that's pretty sick. I love it. I love those front canards. Look how massive that is. That's crazy. That is a knee slapper and a half. That'll break your shin if you like walk into it, basically. Here we are, guys, at a race. I know this thing is not a race car per se, but it does have 1,300 horsepower. Rear-wheel drive with a big wing and everything like that. So I do think it'll do pretty well in a race with other drift cars, because it's only fair. Like, I'm not going to put this car against, like, other, supercars or anything like that. I'm putting this thing against other drift cars. That way it is fair. Everybody has the sort of same amount of steering angle and everything like that, and they are mostly rear-wheel drive and with a lot of horsepower, so they do spin out quite a bit. What the hell are you doing? Why did you push me to the freaking wall, you idiot? Get out of the way. Oh my god, I'm so mad now. I am so mad right now. We are doing not so good right now. We are in 8th place with the Nissan Altimaniac. Oh my god, the brakes. That's unfortunate. That is we are 9th place now. That is very unfortunate. Well, this thing does need quite a bit of upgrades. I did mess up the steering with that crash, but it's fine. This thing needs quite a bit of upgrades, especially tires. If I can do, like, semi-slicks or racing tires at least, that will be absolutely amazing. We're going to finish it off in 9th place. Unfortunately, I did crash. My bad, right? But 9th place for a drift car against other drift cars alike, right? But still, I think it's kind of cool. 1,300 horsepower. It's a lot of horsepower rear-wheel drive, so it's kind of hard to control around a track. At the upgrade shop, what can we do? We can do an all-wheel drive swap, which I am going to do because this thing already spins out a lot and it's kind of hard to control. We do have tire upgrades. Look at that. Slick race tire comp. Let's make this thing into a race car and a half. Hopefully, it'll let us. 265s in the front. What are we going to do in the back? 325s in the rear. Wow, that's a big difference, actually. We can stretch out the rear quite a bit. We're going to do that. I'm going to leave the same wheels. I really don't want to mess with anything like that. Come over to brakes. Let's do race brakes. Can we do race suspension, please? We can. Race suspension and springs. And you can also do Riley suspension. I'm going to do race suspension, though, because I'm going to race the heck out of this thing. And I want to see how fast this thing can actually go. I'm sorry. Am I seeing that correctly? Does that say 2,012 horsepower? What? 986 S2 class. 47,000 credits to complete the setup. 2,002 horsepower. Is this one of the most powerful cars? Is it? This thing's going to be insane. Holy shoot. Alright, I put anti-lag on this thing, not knowing, because sometimes I literally just forget that anti-lag is an option. Look at the freaking... I just realized that the exhaust is right there on the top, right in front of the windshield. Look at this. Look at that. They look like horns, dude. That is insane. Here we go, guys. Starting the race in our 2,012 horsepower. Holy shoot, the gearing. Oh my god. We're already at 160 miles an hour. I just didn't even realize that. 2012 horsepower, Nissan Altimaniac. Already dominating, sort of. We're in 8th place. Oh, there we go. 7th place. 6th place. Dude, this thing accelerates like there's no tomorrow. It is so damn fast. Oh, we did a little hop. We hardly ever do a hop on that little section just because a lot of the cars that we have don't really get the amount of speed. But this thing is insanely quick already, man. It is insanely quick. Moving on to the final lap, we're in second place. Dude, first place, I don't know what they're in, but they are smoking herbs and a half, dude. They are like zooming. They are gone. This car is absolutely, it like spins in all-wheel drive. It spins in the corners or coming out of corners in fourth gear. That is crazy, man. 2012 horsepower. Like, I can't even imagine that much horsepower. That's crazy to me. And across the line in second place. What the heck was the guy in first place driving? Let me see. Yeah, second place. 214, though. That's pretty good, honestly. All right, what is first place in? Number 51, Nissan 240 SX. Okay. I mean, we have more horsepower. I don't know how he was zooming that fast, to be honest with you. Here we go, guys. On a top speed run. Let's see what this thing can do. All right, I'm going to launch it. Second gear. 5,000 RPM. Here we go. Yeah, it was just going to wheel spin either way. Like, it literally didn't matter at what gear. Like, first, second, third, and fourth would have all wheel spin hardcore. We're doing 200 miles an hour in sixth gear already with this thing. 219. We are gaining. 230, 240. There we go. 245, 246, 49, 50. 255. How are we still gaining? That rear wing is so massive. I feel like the drag from that thing would be insane. 264, 265. We are running with supercars and hypercars at this point. 265. Not a lot of cars can run 270, but I think going downhill, this thing can actually manage 270 miles an hour. We're doing 267 flat out. 267 currently. At 8,500 RPM, this thing is screaming right now. Oh my, we're zooming, dude. We're going really, really fast right now. Like, I'm mind blown right now. Well, how is this thing going this fast? I don't know. Alright, we're going to be going downhill in just a second. See what this thing can actually do in top speed. Come on, 270 I'm hoping for. 269. 270, come on. Nope, 269 miles an hour. If the freaking cars in this game will get out of the way. Please. 269 miles an hour is going to be the top speed of this thing going downhill. But it does tend and like to cruise around 267. Which is pretty darn good, to say the least. 2012 horsepower, Nissan Altimaniac. Absolutely mind-blowing of a vehicle. Can it take this corner flat? It loses a little bit of speed, but it's fine. It'll handle it. What about this corner? This corner is a little bit tighter. Ooh. Yeah, 245, but we did, you know, oversteer quite, or understeer quite a bit. And there you have it, guys. The 2021 Forsberg Racing Nissan Altimaniac with 2012 horsepower. Absolutely insane amount of power for a little Nissan Altima. Basically, that they rear-wheel drive swapped. Now, I all-wheel drive swapped it and added quite a bit more horsepower. So we're running 2012 horsepower in this thing. To unlock or to get this Nissan Altimaniac, you do have to buy a car pack that costs about $5 in the United States. So U.S. currency is about $5 plus applicable taxes. And I think it's worth it. You do get this car plus 3 other cars that we are going to be checking out soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe for new, turn on post notifications, and share with your friends. Aside from that, thanks a ton for watching. Hope you guys have an outstanding day. Catch you guys in the next video.